I knew that I had a feeling that my mom was going to die. And so I tried to bribe her with a child.
Yeah.
If I had a kid, would you stay? There is shame around pole dancing, so people don't want to talk about it to their loved ones. Probably shouldn't share that. 41. I had a hysterectomy.
Oh my God, yes! It feels like the 40s started looking up. It was adventurous.
Vera, is this you just like waiting for a silver light? We're in the tunnel. There's a light.
If no light, there's a switch. We'll find it. We'll find it. Welcome to season 6 of For Mannerless Women. We are officially back and we have missed you and appreciated all the love, all the suggestions for guests. You might see some of them this season. Okay, so where are we beginning season 6? We're starting off with a guest who was mannerless before this show even existed. In just being herself, she expanded for so many African women what womanhood could look like. It is the one and only Kaz. And together we're going to be unpacking what 40s looks like for her, what she's learned, what she's unlearned, and how she's liberating herself even more. All the mannerless or almost mannerless women. This is less of an episode and more of a catch-up.
Yes, welcome to our living room.
Right? Everybody else is eavesdropping. First, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. I feel like it's been a long time, but I still feel like the same good energy. And congratulations for all that you're doing. Your studio.
Thank you.
Very, very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
If we go back, and I think when we were preparing for this, you said, "Oh, I remember we grieved our mothers together," and I was like,
Yeah.
"That's true.
Yeah.
That's true."
Because I was friends with your mom.
Yes.
And then there was the whole poetry when we used to do the gigs at NIS.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you lost your mom first.
Yeah.
I think. I can't remember.
2013.
2012
2012
was yeah.
Oh no, so mine was 2012 but March.
Oh, November.
So it was just, but like grief, like one
month
month feels like 10 years, right?
Yeah. And I remember you being a person in the time when my mom died and one of the only people that I could speak to, because you were the only one who understood what I was going through in the way that I was going through it.
Yeah.
So I would find comfort in speaking to you. And I remember that we used to exchange messages, and every so often you'd call, you have conversations. Yeah, you really helped me through that process.
And you helped me too. Yeah.
So look at us.
And I'm just like,
walking each other home.
Aren't they so proud of us right now? Right?
Like, we're our ancestors' wildest dreams. We
Yes.
literally are our mother's wildest dreams.
Yeah.
When I look at my life now, like, where I am in my life right now, even with the studio space, with my home, I'm like, I always say, Mom, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this because this is a dream that you wanted, but I'm able to achieve it for you. So that's really a thing that helps me push as well.
This wasn't part of the questions, but I'm just curious. As someone who lost her mom, do you have moments where you know she's there, or something happens that makes you feel like that's her?
Always. She's also my person. She's always been my person. And so there's always signs. I always ask for signs. Yeah. The signs are always there. She speaks to me. I remember she died at sunset. I remember saying that she speaks to me in sunsets for the longest time. So and I love me a good sunset.
Yeah.
And she also now speaks to me in birds. So there had been for like 3 months an ibis family perched outside my bedroom window. And I just kept thinking, there's got to be a lesson in this. Yeah. And just recently, like a week ago, they left. And I feel like whatever lesson it was I needed to learn, I learned, and I don't know what it is yet. Time needs to pass by for me to see the retrospect.
Yeah.
But then my direct neighbor, I sent her, she never heard the birds. The birds are loud. You've heard the ibis, so we call them pterodactyls. So they're so loud. She literally right next door to me, we share the tree where the nest is. She doesn't hear the birds. And so I felt like that was...
And spiritually, they say birds carry messages from beyond, is I think what they say. So that's so beautiful. Who'd have thought? Like, just thinking back to 2012, I was just like,
I never thought I would make it.
Yeah.
I never thought I would make it alive. I swear. I was like this. For me, I used to feel, I don't know if this was something that you dealt with as well. I used to feel like my mom, in her physical body, she needed me in so many ways. I was almost like a clutch to her in many ways. And I felt like when she died that she still needed me. And that was a very depressive time for me. And I felt like I wanted to go. But because of that, because I was like, she won't be able to die. Die without me. She can't live without me, but she also can't die without me. And that was a very depressive time because I was trying to convince my therapist that I needed to go.
And the therapist is, how they start the sessions, it's like everything is confidential as long as you are not harming yourself. They're just like, hold on.
Is that something that you dealt with?
No, I think mine was more, I don't know how I'm going to do this thing without her. Like, I'd never ever thought about it. And then now there's a denial where it's just like, this is a joke. And maybe 3 months later, she'll be like, psych, I'm back. And then it's 6 months. And then it's 9. And I'm like, how am I meant to, and who am I? I think I didn't know that's what was happening through my 20s, grieving her. But it was really just who am I without her? And so now, and I normally feel a bit of guilt saying it, but it is, I think, a truth. I don't think I would have been able to be who I am with her because I was so, we were one. You know what I mean?
I know exactly.
Yeah, so there's parts of me that's just anyway, I don't know.
She needed to go in order for me to be.
Exactly. And it's beautiful, but very sad as well.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just and so now I think this year was 13 years, I think.
Yeah.
And I was writing about it. And I said, now I feel like I'm more than a grieving daughter. I can feel other chapters that are mine. And I'm like, oh, okay. That quote about expanding around your grief, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
But it takes a long...
Oh my gosh, it does.
It takes a long time.
Thanks. We could be here talking about
grief.
Maybe that's what they wanted us.
Yeah. They're just yes. Throw my notes away. No, but I remember when we were thinking about having you on the show and we had the conversation. One of the things that was so important for you to share was to break down loneliness that comes on the 4th floor, right? So when did you join the 4th floor?
So if you're watching this now, I'm probably 43. But I am 42.
Yeah.
But I turned 43 quite soon.
Oh, so, cool.
Yeah.
How was that? How were you ushered in?
It was the ghetto.
What?
Yeah. unfortunately, I think it was 9 days before my 40th birthday, I lost my cousin.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I had
I'm so sorry.
40th birthday.
Yeah.
And that grief hit me in a way that I really, really was not expecting. I was not expecting it at all. But also, I guess the death was such a surprise. Actually, yeah, you know him. You worked with him, Sean Fadvillis.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It was a grief that hit me in a way that I was really, really not expecting. And it happened just before my 40th birthday. And then I felt like he died. I had planned this whole trip to Cape Town with friends. I went and I asked the family, please wait for me to come back so we can have the funeral, because I didn't want the funeral to happen without me. And then, so can you imagine, I had my 40th birthday in between his death and his funeral.
Those are extreme emotions.
Right?
Right.
I mean, I don't remember joy in that time. I don't remember joy. It was really lovely. People had come from different parts of the world to be with me, which is, I feel really sad. I feel like I really let people down. Yeah.
No, but if they would come all that way, they can hold space for like a very human moment. Like no one plans something like that happening, you know? How did it bring up previous grief?
Yeah, that's all grief does, is it's like one rope carrying all the griefs, and then they just
join.
Yes, exactly. To Koengi. That's all it does. Yeah. And it could be like, not to say an insignificant death, but you know what I mean. It could be something that you weren't completely close to, but still it just burns, and there's no way of explaining to people why it burns so much.
Yeah, I feel you. I went for a friend's mom's funeral, and the whole time I was there like, we're gonna be strong for you, blah blah. Hey, I'm the one who was just short of rolling on the ground in tears, and I couldn't. Like, it was the tears that come, they're hot, you know? Yeah. And it's just like, oh my God, all the grief has come. I couldn't control it. Yeah, so I feel you on that. How did you progress?
My 40s.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's a joke. How are we even here? It's a joke.
Psych.
Exactly. Yeah. 41. I had a hysterectomy.
Oh my God, yes!
And because I'm so dramatic and I can't have it any other way, I planned it for my 41st birthday.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And how was
the surgery? I asked nobody to come. So I wanted to do it by myself. I thought it was going to be some self-healing, righteous something.
You regretted that?
Yes.
Because it's like surgery.
Even my partner at the time, I was like, I don't want anybody to be there. I just want to do this thing by myself. I did, and it was in Mombasa, so it was even in Nairobi. I had the hysterectomy in Mombasa. I did have one friend because I was like, just in case I need snacks. Someone's gonna have to go and get the snacks for me. Yeah, I really I pity that friend. I really may have put her through.
But what was the reason for having the surgery? Was it something you always wanted to do?
No, it was, I had fibroids in my uterus, and a hysterectomy was one of the options because there was a possibility that the fibroids could grow again. More often than not, they do in 3 to 5 years. And then I would have to have surgery again. So it would be a lifetime. Well, not a lifetime because I'm towards menopause. Yeah. So there would be a possibility of me having fibroids again and having to have them scraped and painful periods and uncomfortable menstruation cycles. Yeah. And I didn't want to have to deal with that. And I have no interest in birthing children. So as one of my options, the hysterectomy, which I thought about for a long time, about a year actually. And then I decided, let me just do it.
So so it feels like the 40s started looking up. It was adventurous.
Thereafter. Is this you just like waiting for a silver lining?
I'm trying, Kaz.
We're in the line. I see you.
I'm trying.
We're in the tunnel. There's a light.
And if no light, there's a switch. We'll find it. We'll find it.
And now I went through a divorce. Want to keep going?
You decided 40s.
Yes. And it's so interesting to have people around me in their 40s talk about like, oh my God. I had a friend, when I turned 40, I had a friend call me and she was like, she had just turned 40, just like a few months before me. She was like, oh my gosh, 40s is the best time of your life. And it's going to be the... I'm at the edge of my seat. Like, when?
50s, but
when is this greatest time of my life starting?
No, but every woman, I have a thing where every woman who tells me they're going through or have been through a divorce, I always say congratulations first. I don't think, and I actually recommend at least one divorce for women.
I
At least one.
actually,
If you
I
want three,
agree.
go. Yeah,
I agree.
I recommend one.
At least get married once. At least get divorced once.
Yes.
Just don't skid to the grave without knowing what.
Yeah, there's something about it that's very liberating. Was that
I
the
don't
case?
know yet. I've
The
heard.
lights, the lights.
It's been. I'm actually not formally divorced yet.
Yeah.
So maybe by the time you watch this, that too would have happened. Yeah, but it's just been a year of separation, and it's been the ghetto. It's been the ghetto.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen. If you're here to search for that light at the end of the tunnel,
We'll get it.
I'm.
Let me tell you, I'm such an optimist.
Okay.
Like we'll find it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, when you're in the thick of it, it's not fun. Like I think the initial year of my divorce was hell.
Yeah.
Like I would not wish that.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. It is not easy when you're in the thick of it, and there's so much to think about, right? So you have to assemble. I call it assembling your Avengers. So like I assembled. My therapist at the time, I got a second one because I was like, you might need help.
Yeah.
My lawyer,
Yeah.
my friend is checking if I've eaten. Then work, because you still have to show up and like perform and do all of these things the way you're expected to by clients or whatever. It's a lot. So give yourself grace. Even if this moment doesn't have the light yet.
Yeah.
Like, it's coming.
And I do have a few friends who've gone through their divorce as well and are just thriving.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think women in heterosexual relationships thrive post-divorce.
Because where we have come from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And choosing yourself is really difficult.
Yeah. Especially when it's the one thing you're socialized as a woman to live for.
Yeah.
And so when you defy that and you defy society's expectations, you're forced to meet yourself. You actually are forced to meet yourself.
May I ask, are you child-free?
Very.
Okay.
Like.
So now, to add salt to societal expectations, being child-free and divorced.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is actually just an extension of our conversation about grief, because then there's the big element of grief that people don't talk about in divorce, and it's not necessarily grieving your partner or your relationship, but it's grieving an entire life that you were sure was going to happen. You were sure. I had planned it out. We're going to live here. We're going to be this together. We're going to do this. But now you have to create a new path. Like the river, the stream has to go this way now, and it's new because it's forging an entirely new path.
Yeah.
And it's just like, but I had planned this path.
Yeah. How is grieving looking like for you now in this moment?
I do well. I do it well. I allow myself to feel pain. I'm not numbing with substances or anything, which is great. No alcohol. So when I do, and I'm not even in therapy, but this is for my own reasons. I have other forms of therapy. I just don't do the conventional talk therapy. But yeah, I feel like I really am raw dogging grief, but in the most beautiful way. When I need to feel the pain, I do, and then understanding that within that pain there can be beauty, and what can I learn from it, and what can I grow from it. Plants actually are a really beautiful part of grieving. I feel like I gain strength from planting. I love your garden.
Yes, I'm nodding.
Following your garden. Yeah, there's something.
It's grounding
yes,
and healing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And also a really great way to connect with ancestors.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to notice these, sometimes when you're going through a difficult thing, you can start to think that's all there is to the world. And it's not to say what you're going through is not important, but it's to say it's important, but there's also all of these other important things happening or magical things that are happening. So when you see a plant grow, like these are my babies, you see it grow, or you see your vegetables grow, or you see a butterfly or bee doing it. It's just like, oh my God, there's so much magic. Like even as I'm sending an email, there's magic happening. So it makes you aware that this thing is bigger than me. It's bigger than the issue I'm facing right now, So in the midst of this, then you decide to start a business. Okay, please. The lights. We're on a quest. The light is here.
I suppose burying my head in work is also a form of like, maybe that's the substance.
Yeah. It's a healthy one.
I mean, it can be, but it also can't. It depends, right? Yes, I decided to start a business venture, which is like reopening my studio. And that has been amazing, honestly. It's been difficult, as most businesses are when they're starting out. But the joy that I experience being in that space is unparalleled. I sit in the corner and I watch people take their first pole dance class, and I've seen people come in, be like, ugh, from work and traffic and da-da-da, and leave with so much joy. And I'm like, this is a reason why I'm doing it. And on those days when I'm just like, I can't pay a bill, that person who is smiling is bringing me so much joy. I'm like, dear landlord.
Yeah. Can I pay in the smile?
Can I pay in other people's smile?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that has really taken over my life. It really has.
I think when we talk about your studio, there's various activities that people can do in the studio, but one being pole dancing.
Correct.
When did you start? Because I feel like you were original Mannerless Woman before before we caught on. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. And
correct.
So when you started, was it a time? I mean, there's still some level of shame.
There's
around
a lot
it
of level
now,
of shame. Yeah.
But back then,
Even
it must have
more
been
so.
much more, right?
Absolutely. 10 years ago.
Yeah. So what drew you to it, and how was that experience at the beginning?
Listen, I hope you can keep this.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to be a hoe.
Yes, we can.
I wanted to be mannerless, okay?
From within, you knew.
Yes, listen. Yeah. And that was it. I just wanted to shake my ass.
Yeah.
I really just wanted to do this thing. There's no I was no. I just
But this is important as well.
Yes. And then at the time when I started, there was a studio in Nairobi. So I took a class that it was like a great discovery.
Yeah.
And I took a couple of classes there, and then I never wanted to teach. I loved the idea of being able to do this and the possibility of being able to perform in front of people. And then I just grew my skill. I outgrew the studio, and then I bought my first pole, and then I would take virtual classes, and every time I traveled, and I traveled often, I would take classes in different studios.
Yeah.
I would actually book places to stay based on proximity to pole studios. Yeah. And then that's how I've grown. And then after a while, it was just everybody saying, please teach me, please teach me, please teach me. And then I was like, okay. And in 2020, I started teaching.
Yeah. And I feel like now there is an awakening with women on the continent of like all of these things that were shamed actually feel good. I don't know if the pole is the same. For me, I've done aerial hoop.
Yeah.
And there's a way you respect your body and you feel like so connected with your body afterwards. I was like, is this witchcraft? Like, what have you put on this thing?
Yes.
Is it the same for you with the pole? Yeah.
Absolutely. And understanding that more. And then I understand how people feel when they walk out of the studio after having done their first class. I'm like, I get that. And that thing is so yummy. And nothing can compare to it. And when you're in this space, there's multiple things that I notice about different people. We have a student who really loves it when she nails a move and then everybody in the class applauds her. And she doesn't have that in her day-to-day life because she's at work. When she does a good job, the people around are not applauding.
Yeah.
You know, so people come into this space to receive a kind of community that you don't get in different places. Yeah. And the vulnerability behind you have to take off your clothes in order to be able to do this sport. And then you have people like cheering you on.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's exactly what community should be. So you want to come back just for that, just for like, I'm coming here so that I can also cheer on my girl because she's got the climb. She's climbing now, you know? And those little things, you get to be celebrated in these little steps in your life. And then you also get to go outside and be like, listen, do you know I can climb a pole? Like you say it in your head. Because you want to hit like your coworker. Yeah. You know, but it's like,
if you knew the things I can do.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's really beautiful. It's like also allowing people to have multiple personalities because there is shame around pole dancing. So people don't want to talk about it to their loved ones because what is my insert human going to say?
Yes.
Yeah. But then I love it. Well, I have some students who come and say, oh my gosh, I showed my mom this thing that I did. And she was just like, she was so happy. And I love it when that happens. I'm like, that's great.
Yeah.
Yes, and I encourage people to take videos. I'm like, you never have to post them, but like, track your progress. And also if you want, go show your mom.
Yeah. And even for you, like I used to have videos and I know there was this WhatsApp group with some of my aunts and my sisters had both just given birth. And so my aunt is doing a check-in like, how's everyone? And my sisters are like, so-and-so slept well and like pictures of their kids. And I'm like, I nailed the coffin. Okay, different womanhoods, you know, for everyone. Different versions of it, There's something else you talked about, which is loneliness, right? Where you're at in your journey, this 40s that started off with like the ghettos. Is there a loneliness you're experiencing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You know what? And here's the light.
Okay. I knew it. There's always a light.
There is. Here's the light. Since my separation, I feel there is a loneliness that comes with it, obviously, but it's by far a much better loneliness than being lonely within a relationship. There is nothing worse than feeling lonely in a relationship. Feeling lonely on your own is okay. I can tend to my plants or whatever. I feel I'm very proud of the life that I have built myself. I'm very proud of where I am now. In the moments when I can push myself to see things from a positive light, I'm very proud of the person that I've become and the life that I've built for myself. And that's my light. I sit and I look at my plants on my balcony and I have the most beautiful view. I stay in a place that is green. So I'm grateful and quiet. And I manifested this where I am in my life right now. And so in my moments of joy, I can sit and say, listen, I did this. I did this. And in my moments of lonely, it's okay. And like every emotion, I think it's important to see it, to validate it, and then to be like, but you can't stay here forever. Yeah, there's the door.
You have 3 business days and then...
Yeah, very much like that. And I have learnt that by validating every emotion as it comes or every heavy feeling, then I stay in it a lot less for a shorter time than I have in the past, where I've sat with my depression for much longer. I haven't been able to do things. But now I'm like, oh, that's what I'm feeling. I'm going to feel it. Like, let me feel it. Let me, the only way out is through. I begin to understand that a lot better these days. The only way out is through.
Instead of like running away from it, right?
And that would be the numbing, the let me go out, the noise. No, I'm going to sit. I'm going to sit with it. Like, what is it? What is it? And then and somatically, where do I feel it in my body? Is it in my shoulders? Do I feel pain? Do I feel tension? Should I get a massage? Like that.
This is so interesting. Like, there's so much self-awareness. It's so refreshing. I'm like, wow, this is great. And like the loneliness, does it pop up also because maybe a part of you feels like at 40, I'm starting afresh in many things?
Yeah. And also just to take it back to like losing my mom, because it's a very big factor of my life.
Yeah.
And starting over at this point in my life for like the 10th time feels even more lonelier because I don't have her to share it with. Because I do have her. But she's a constant. She's always been a constant in my life. Like, good or bad. She's the one person in my life that I never doubted how. She's the only human being in my world that I have never doubted how she feels about me. I have never doubted it, not for a day in my life. And I don't get to feel that about another human being. And so when I have, oh my gosh, I'm having such a good day, or look, the studio is open. It's her I want to tell.
Yeah.
It's other people I get to tell, and then I'm just like, I don't know if you really are happy with me or not.
This is not the audience.
Yes, but I do have an altar at home, so I know that those people, like my ancestors, are looking down. And those are the people who I can then, the ones that I do know, who I can be like, I know my grandmother is proud.
Yes.
I know my mom is proud. You know?
Is there any, like, how do you unlearn what you were told should have been in place by the time you turn 40? And life doesn't move the way we were told by 40. It looks like da, da, da. And anything outside of that, it's like you failed at something. How do you unlearn that?
I have to say that I'm very, very grateful that I don't come from a place where those things were set for me. My mom was in a very abusive marriage. She hated, on her dying day, she hated men. She was just like, don't get married.
What do I feel like? It sounds funny, but it could be like facts.
It really was.
Like dramatic violin music come. Don't get married.
She was very specific to men, though. And it's
a wise woman.
It's kind of a little sad as well, because I knew that I had a feeling that my mom was going to die. And so I tried to bribe her with a child.
Yeah.
If I had a kid, would you stay?
2 kids?
And she was like, no. At the end, she always wanted a kid. She never wanted marriage. So to answer your question, I didn't come from a conventional place. All of the women in my life, my aunties, all of them are divorced.
Wow.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Except the ones who either their husbands died or they died.
Yeah.
Or they didn't get married. But like, I don't.
Asterix.
Yes. But I don't come from like one of my aunties is currently running in her 3rd marriage.
Yeah.
Like we come from such, like, my family comes from such different homes. And I do realize that I experienced something very different from my other cousins and from my siblings. I feel like they are living very conformative lifestyles. And I feel like I didn't get the same pressure as most of them did. So there was not a very heavy burden of unlearning for me. There wasn't an unlearning curve, so to speak, which I'm really grateful for because I can't imagine adding that.
Yeah, and that's a heavy layer.
Yeah.
Like there's a deep shame that comes with that. I remember like I could never, it took me a while to say it loudly that I'm divorced. And once I started saying it,
yes.
my best friend laughs like, now I tie everything to my divorce. Like, oh, what a beautiful sunny morning. You know, what other morning had sun? When I got divorced. But but at the beginning, I was just like, okay, like, what is this shame I'm feeling? And initially, I didn't think there would be shame. But when I met it, I was like, oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we're still not meant to do this thing. So if you had that, which is a wonderful thing to have, right, in terms of like your upbringing and not having that pressure, did shame feature at all? And not
absolutely. Oh my, yes, shame.
Yeah.
She sits at the front of the table. She's like the guest of honor. Yes.
Yeah.
And I do have a lot of like those self-reflective moments where I'm like, where is this coming from?
Right?
Yeah. And somebody once said to me really interestingly, when you have those moments, ask whose voice is this? Because it's not mine. It's not my mom's.
Yeah.
It could be my dad's.
Yeah.
But yeah, shame is. And here's the thing about this being in my 40s, being child-free, going through a divorce, and the loneliness is that I also look around and I have people who are predominantly conformists. So I have people who have the children, who have the husbands, who, you know, the picket fence type family. And I'm like, there's a thing that goes in my head where I'm like, in a timeline, I'm that person. But am I happy? I don't know. But there's moments where I'm just like, I won't be invited to the kids' parties. Even though I love your children, but still I'm a by the way invite for a child's birthday party. Yeah. Which is just kind of like, there's parts of my friends and my family's lives that I just will never be invited to. And then and unfortunately, considering the fact that I am a consent and sexuality educator, when I do speak about children, there is multiple people who don't feel that I'm a voice that should be listened to. But just because but you don't have children, you don't know what it's like. But I'm a professional child.
Yes. That's what I always say. I have no experience as a parent, but all the experience as a child. Yeah. Like all of it.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't share that.
Did you catch yourself? Like
I did.
No worries.
Actually, I'm going to say, so a lot of people talking about the show on Netflix, The Polygamist. A lot of people going, oh my gosh, the trauma of the relatability of being a wife in that sense. And I watched that film and I was like, I feel the children. And that's one of the things that like I related to very closely.
Actually, yeah, I haven't watched it because I want to read the book first. Okay. But I have seen the discourse. I actually, as somebody who hasn't watched it yet, I would think there are no kids in the show because no one has spoken about it. Not that I've seen it. Yeah.
And I was like, does anybody feel like this house is relatable? Yeah.
So how do you then, this is so interesting, you know, I think like structures, even structures for community, are created for those who conform. Largely, right? So even the birthday parties, etc. So do you intentionally build what community looks like for you
I try. I think that the studio plays a really big part in that. It's me building a community of people who are like-minded. Even with like what I've done with the spread and creating live events and the festivals that we've held, I have tried. It's very exhausting to build the table,
Yeah.
so that people can come and sit at it. It's exhausting. And I have messed up in so many different ways, which I can take accountability for. And again, the restarting, which I feel like I'm in a process of restarting again, is so difficult because then there's so much shame and guilt that you inevitably find yourself carrying into like the next version of community that I would like to create. And exhaustion and just remembering, the thing that I did was beautiful, but it was so tiring. But it sometimes seems like it's the only way that you can have communities if you build a table yourself.
Yeah. And so how do you then give yourself grace?
Sorry, who?
Who is that?
Yeah. I really don't know what that is. I really don't know what that is. There's a lot of like wrapping myself up in that guilt and shame, like, and then having somebody has to tell me. Somebody has to tell me, actually, you may have fucked up in this way, but you're okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's human nature. These things happen. Because it's so easy, especially if you're on your own. You need a sounding board. And this is what community is. You need somebody to tell you that it's okay. And that the thing you did, yes, you messed up, but you can't sit in that. You have to, and it's okay. You're human. You're good. That's the only way that I would know when to stop whipping myself. Yeah. Which is sad.
It's sad, but it's very human as well.
Yeah.
Right? And even, you know how you have that voice in your head that berates you and it has this folder of all your mistakes? And it's like when you do anything close to it, it's like, this is just like in 1990 when you did not, you know what I mean? And so I've started doing this. I read somewhere that you have to give that voice a name.
I saw that somewhere as well.
So mine is called Lilith, like the demon.
Oh, Lilith.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I'm just like, it's Lilith. She's doing her thing again.
Yeah.
Don't pay her no mind. I swear, moving on.
Yeah.
She's saying you can't build this because last time you did, I don't know what. She's just on her to tantrums. Let's keep moving. And I realized that I can now reprimand myself. It was like, if something harsh comes from inside, I'm like, hey, we don't talk to ourselves like that here. So say what you're saying, but approach me with respect, And so there's ways, it's small ways, but it's very human to like hold on to the shame and the guilt and the mistakes. Yeah.
It really is, yeah. And also I feel like the same way that you have this evil person who you give a name to, do you also sometimes imagine like talking to your younger self? Like, would you speak to your younger self in that same way? Because that's like a version of you that is speaking to you in that way. You're like, oh, we will not tolerate that nonsense here. But if you had a younger version of you, you would never say those things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So why?
I have my niece and she looks exactly like me. She looks exactly like me. When she came to see the studio when I was in construction, I took a picture and I was like, wow, that is me dreaming up this space. Yeah. And so I often think about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm like, think about your younger self, and I'm like, that's her.
Would you talk to her like this?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have or you are coming home to yourself?
Explain that more.
Like you feel like, how can I explain? Like, let me take it from how it feels like to me. I feel like through life, I had this pair of jeans. And sometimes one side was fitting and the other was loose. And then now I feel like it's comfort all around. Like I've come, like now in me, I feel like, ooh, comfortable in myself.
So the question is, do I feel like
you've come back home to yourself, or you're on the way?
Yeah, I think so. And it's lonely. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Because I also don't think that lonely needs to be completely negative. Yeah. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, I do. Time and experience has allowed me to understand multiple things. Time and experience has allowed me to have a lot more empathy for everybody because of experience. Especially when it comes to making mistakes. It's like, it's okay. You will always make a mistake. You are unfortunately in a human body. There's something really interesting that I read, watched, listened to.
Interacted with somehow.
Yes,
yeah.
Exactly. And understanding that everything in this life is our own creation. Like we are fully responsible for our experience. Similar to like a video game. We are the person playing the video game. We are the character in the video game, but we're also the developer of the video game. So in essence, I am God. And I have created a human body so that I can experience all of these things through that human body, through that human experience. So everything that I feel, pain, lonely, joy, euphoria, grief, sadness, I created for myself so that I could experience this myriad of emotions so that by the time I do finish the game, I have experienced the vastness of like all of the multiple things that I could feel. And so this is just one of them, and it's okay. It's like my God self wanted to feel this feeling. I created this human body so that I could feel this feeling.
And it's an honor to feel it like in its extremes, like whether it's the joy or the loneliness, right? Another thing I wonder about where you're at now is there something in your 40s now, and based on what you're experiencing and what you're building, that is a major unlearning you're doing? So maybe something you thought was true, or how things were meant to be, or how things were in your 30s or in your 20s, and now you're like, not so much.
Relationshiping. I think this is society's biggest flaw.
Yeah.
Is how great Hollywood PR is and how much of an impact it's had on our lives. And that is romantic relationships, family dynamics, friendships. I feel like the pedestaling of some relationships over others has really ruined the possibility of like beautiful relationships. I think that one of the things that I have to unlearn is how to relationship. I haven't gotten there yet, but I do understand that the way that I've been relationshiping in my life has been very Hollywood-esque. And I need to unlearn that. But then the thing is, where am I pegging my examples? Who are the people who I then have to look to be like, that's it, that's how I want a relationship. And then realizing that you can't find the answers externally.
Yeah, you have to create it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Adulting is hard. It's so hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, relationships. And forgiving. Yeah, forgiving.
Like you forgiving others?
Correct.
Or learning how to forgive others?
Correct. And I think I'm really good at it. But there's people in my life who have done so much harm. But I still have to learn to forgive them because they have created their own God self to experience all of their things, you know? And I have nothing to do with whatever is happening in that person's life, even if they are my relative. And so I think the understanding of that, like that way of relationshiping and forgiving people, not letting them back in, but like understanding that that's their experience. And yes, their experience hurt me, but that's their experience.
With relationshiping, for friendships especially, like how, since you have to create it for yourself, what do you feel like is missing from how you specifically friendship?
Ooh, you answer.
Tag your man.
Yeah, I want to hear what you had to say.
I think what I'm learning and being more intentional about, I think I started in 2024, being more intentional about my female friendships. I think we were socialized to put so much pressure and energy towards romantic relationships that we end up taking our friendships, and for me specifically, female friendships, for granted. And almost like we take, so if something happens in your relationship, you run to your girlfriend to like cry about it. And so you're using that space, but you're not thinking about, am I pouring into it? Yet in a romantic relationship, you're like, date night has to be there, and like I have to remember this that's happening in your life. But with your friendships, that's not the intentionality. So now for me, I'm like, and when I started doing that, I realized all of the things I was searching for in romantic relationships were already readily available. Sometimes I don't even have to ask from my female friendships, right? And I was like, oh my God, okay, guys, we're going to meet and when we meet, this is what we're going to be doing. And like now writing my friends letters and like just messages for the sake of it. I hope you have a good Wednesday or whatever. That to me is what I'm like, oof, you can't take friendship for granted.
Yeah. I think the same. I have very intentional relationships with certain friends where it's like friendship day.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yes.
Yeah.
So important.
It really is. And also, it's so difficult to get me out the house. So I feel like such a bad friend a lot of the time because I'm also, I think work tends to be my drug a lot. So I'm really currently too busy to do anything with anyone. And also, I'm too busy to do anything with anyone. Like both things. It's like, oh, I'm too busy. But also, I'm too busy because I really do. I'm such a solo person. I spend my neighbor, the one who I share a balcony with, is always like surprised at just like, so what did you do this weekend? I'm like, this. I'm in my dressing gown watering the plant. This. And she's always like, it's so surprising. I'm like, we've lived together, like we've been neighbors for so long. Why do you still not believe that I really don't want to live?
None is forcing me.
Yes. Yeah, so I have moments where, I mean, it's exhausting. The work that I do is really exhausting.
And you're building.
As well.
Yeah.
And so I do often want to be like, to retreat and not to have the world be a part of my life. So creating that intentional relationship with friends is a thing, which is tiring, but like, it's a thing that you really have to do. Yeah.
And
so
pour into them.
It really is. And even just small, like just put little water here, tea water here. Yeah.
It's so important.
Yeah. And I feel like we also do take advantage of family and their existence in our lives, and our relationships with family tend not to be intentional. They tend to be default. Oh, it's a family thing. It's so I think creating intentional time with family, the family that you do still stay in touch with, is important.
Later in the season, we have an episode on going no contact. So if you cannot relate to family relations and contact, that one will be for you. That's another thing. Okay, so as we wrap up, let's go to the photo of your niece in this concrete everywhere and like fundis trying to fix up your studio. What do we see Birds of Paradise, your studio, being in like 5 years or 10 years? What do you see when you think about that?
I see this beautiful community of that is created like a safe hub for queer people, for women, for Kenyans, for Africans, where it's one of those places that I want to go and have my cup of tea and read my book. It's not just I want to go and move my body. It's like I have 2 hours to class. I'm going to go sit there, have a cup of tea, read my book, do my work or whatever. It's that. It's a space where I don't have to think twice about. It's a shame-free, judgment-free space where I don't have to be like, is anybody looking at my thighs? Nobody cares. Everybody's here for the same reason. And I've created this hub of like people who can feel safe in this space and learn and grow together and just home. Come away from home.
And there's something so powerful about a space that's shame-free and safe for people. Like, that's probably one of the reasons I find therapy good, because with my current therapist, I'm like, there's nothing I can tell you that can destroy you. Like, there's no shame.
I think that's one of the reasons why I don't have a therapist. I'm like, my shit will shock you.
We'll be like, hey, I don't have the capacity. So, like, what you're doing with the studio is a form of therapy, because once I feel like there is no shame for me in a space, there is safety I have. My goodness, it's so healing.
Yeah.
It's so healing.
You know what? A space where, then this is actually the most beautiful feeling in my body, is low cortisol. And what's the word I'm looking for? Baseline. Where nothing is elevated, nothing is. You're at your perfect baseline. It's like sitting in a bathtub of lukewarm water, where if you put your hand into the water, you can't tell if you reached the water because it's the exact perfect temperature. Creating a perfect temperature bathtub for queer and women and Kenyans and Africans.
Yes. As someone who loves baths, I'm like, yes. The way you have to balance together.
Yes. You know that feeling?
It's a science.
Feeling when you just get in?
Yes. And it's not burning, but it's also not too cold.
Yes.
Right?
You're not sweating on your forehead. Then you have tea.
Yes.
The perfect
I have my cereal in the morning.
Yeah.
While in my...
Yes. Listen, I'm here for it. Yeah, okay. I approve of this message.
Oh, my days. So as we wrap, to the woman who's watching, right, what is your mannerless message to her? And you can speak directly to her.
The hardest thing you're ever going to have to do is learn to forgive yourself. Your biggest relationship with any human being is going to be the relationship that you have with yourself. All of the things that you want for people to do for you, you can do for yourself. Yes, it's beautiful to have people around and to have community, but all of the questions that you have, you already have the answers. You are your greatest warrior. Go forth and warrior. Don't worry. Cut that part.
We won't. That's wonderful. I can tell you that is remaining. Trying to be so cool here. Oh my God. Look, we found the lights.
We did. Yes, we did. That was you. You're the light finder.
Hey, I told you. There's no
Yeah.
tunnel. Too dark.
And lit. There is no tunnel I will not light.
Kaz, thank you so much.
Thank
You're
you.
such good energy.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Such good energy. And I just love everything you're building. I like how you choose yourself. Even from the outside, I can see it. Even though probably inside it feels like, what am I doing? Or have I done this? Oh my goodness, the spaces that you have created. We interviewed Nana, the author of The Sex Lives of African Women, for the last season. And she had nothing but great things to say about you, right? So like sometimes the validation doesn't come as a billboard, but it's there. It's like, it's happening around you even when you can't see it. So like, keep going.
Thank you.
Even you worry her.
Also,
Yes.
I haven't had the opportunity to tell you, but you have also done some really brilliant, mind-blowing out of this world things.
Thank you.
Like, do you know?
yes.
Do you know?
Now I do. I'm learning how to like not run away from things I've done.
It's
Yeah.
you know, it's every time I see a different phase of your life, I'm like, this chick used to host that poetry thing that we used to go for.
Open mic.
And then you used to write. You used to have a blog when you started working at your first radio station,
One
and you used to
FM.
talk about how you used to panda the matatu and go to the radio station. Now look at you.
Yes.
I'm like,
Oh my goodness. And that blog is somewhere still up because I don't remember the login.
yes, yeah. Do you remember what it was called?
I can't say.
Oh, okay. That's not.
It was probably my name. Knowing me. I
Yeah,
wasn't hiding.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been a journey. Yeah.
Like, girl,
It's been a
you've
journey.
done amazing.
Thank you.
You've done amazing, and you're one of those people who has just been really consistent with their career. And the things that you have grown and to become has affected so many people's lives in so many different ways.
Yeah.
Like, you're not just one of these big names that do nothing for society. Like, you've built.
What I like is that then their big names were just chilling. They were just chilling.
Yes.
Then
Yeah.
No, but I receive it. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. What an incredible way to kick off our season.
Oh, this is episode 1?
Yes.
Okay.
An incredible way to kick it off with Kaz. I've enjoyed this episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it too. Man, the energy is great. And as we wrap up, remember, if you check out the description of this episode, you'll find links to connect with Kaz, but also her studio. So you can maybe book yourself a class. Go see. Be curious. Let curiosity lead you. You never know. You might fall in love with one of the sports or the different activities, or even just a community there. Another thing which is great news is we are having the first ever For Mannerless Women live on the 26th of September. I'm super excited about it. It's a space for you to connect with other mannerless women. And so if you want more info, at the very end of this episode, there's a QR code for you to scan, or you can also click the link in description. Subscribe so you don't miss out on the next episode, and remember to share it with all the mannerless or almost mannerless women in your life.